So eye cream, we love eye cream because we love our eyes, and the skin under our eyes is all thin and delicate.
How angry are we today? Today we are reacting to Zoe Kravitz's Zoe Kravitz's guide to summertime skincare and makeup. And I am not a Zoe Kravitz, nor do I know what one is, but it is gorgeous and I'd like more, please, thank you. But I am Cassandra Bankson. I'm an expert who's been in the industry for over 10 years and I've suffered with acne for 15, but that's kind of why I'm your acne big sister, breaking down skincare, trying to help us understand our faces and embrace them a little bit more. I'm a medical esthetician, and although I've worked alongside and with doctors and dermatologists, I am not a physician myself. But I do love analyzing, scrutinizing, and learning from the crevices in other people's faces, between their eyebrows, you know, in their skin, like wrinkles, crevices. I like learning things, so let's see what she puts on her face.
Hi, this is Zoe Kravitz, and today we're gonna do some stuff to my face. I'm gonna wash my face with this Rhonda Allison pumpkin cleanser. It smells like Christmas. So I just wet my hands, got it nice and frothy.
Pumpkin smells like Christmas. Normally Halloween, okay, I'm here for it. Let's look at the ingredients of this. When I hear pumpkin, I think of that Cindy Crawford commercial. Does anybody remember that? Flashbacks to Cindy Crawford and some doctor telling me about some melon pumpkin extract. Anyways, this appears to be a pumpkin cleanser for $13.25, which actually does not seem bad at all. We'll look at the ingredients, but I am assuming it has a pumpkin. Oh my God. Well, we actually have succinic acid sulfate, which is very interesting, and that's a main ingredient. We have glycol distearate, then we have water, polyglucose lactic acid, pumpkin oil, essential oils. This is not going to be for someone who has sensitive skin, but looking at this, it also has some beta carotene, which is that vitamin A family related to retinoids. It's a cleanser, so, you know, I would actually prefer this as like a leave-on treatment if it didn't have all of these cleansing agents, but this actually looks really, really good. It's not ridiculously priced. Is this cruelty-free and vegan? Obviously, when it comes to skincare, we have to look at the sourcing, the formulation, the way it's preserved and stabilized to the pump, all of that including the ingredients, but just based off of the ingredients, and I mean 4.9 star reviews, this actually looks really good. I've never heard of this brand before. There's a lot of pop-ups, which I don't like, but this seems to be some person named Allison. She has some exclusive beauty specials. Let's be honest, the products look amazing, but the website with like, call now, 60% off, free shipping, toll-free, it gives me like infomercial vibes. Oh, skincare! I mean, that's how I feel when I see good skincare, but I don't know, a little infomercial-y, but you know what? The ingredients look half decent. Zoe, does this work for your face?
I have always been super into skincare because my mother is, both my parents are really, but my mom was always like really into products, organic products, facials, taking care of your skin. And you know, I really think that beauty really starts from within, from your health, your gut, your beauty routine, your skin routine, being hydrated. And then you don't have to use makeup to like cover yourself up. You can use it to highlight. I'm gonna wash this off.
I was just talking about this with one of our beautiful butterflies, Sherry. You know, how much does media influence us? Why do we feel the need to wear makeup? Can we even have conversations or discord without being infiltrated by that? I love Zoe's opinion on this. I love my mother dearly, but she's like 60 and rides motorcycles and raises chickens. So she's never had a manicure in her entire life, and the 1 or 2 days that she's ever worn makeup was her wedding day. So beauty was never something I could talk about with her. My grandmother was actually in the skincare field as well as in medicine, and unfortunately she passed away before I could really learn about all of those things from her. But what's amazing is that my mom often refers to me as her or vice versa. And I guess we have a lot of similarities. So even though there wasn't direct influence there, maybe there was something. Anyways, I did not grow up with the skincare or the hygiene or the self-care ideas that it sounds like Zoe did. And it really makes me wonder how, you know, TV shows or beauty marketing makes us feel about ourselves, and how much of that is society versus how much of that is intrinsic to us versus how much of that is our family and our upbringing. But I can't agree more. Taking care of your health, I mean, that is not something that everybody gets to have. Taking care of your skin and using this as a moment to appreciate yourself. Like, I come to you guys in these videos with no face makeup. I have a little bit of mascara on and maybe my eyebrows to make them look a little bit more like caterpillars. Someone told me that I should make them more straight. Am I beautiful now? Do you accept me, society? Thread left. No, but really, health is so important, and I think beauty radiates from that. And I see it in Zoe, and she's got like nothing except for cleanser on her face. Zoe has good parents. And a good cleanser. That is what we have deducted so far.
Now my face is nice and clean. I'm gonna use this Retrove serum. Really just lovely. I love all their products, but in the summertime, the serum is just really nice and light.
This is a nutrient face serum. Please explain to me. $325? What is in this serum? Are there tiny little bacteriophages that pop out of the bottle and start massaging and scrubbing the inside of my pores with a Mr. Clean brush? Because if not, I think the f not. My friends, skincare should not cost the price of your auto loan and car payment. Ridiculous. Let's look at what's in here. Definitely seems like luxury. And again, don't know who Zoe is. Let me Google. She's probably Zoe Kravitz. I'm assuming actor, singer. She's beautiful. She must be on the cameras. She is an actress and a singer and a model. What? Amazing. Oh, daughter of Lenny Kravitz. Anyways, I'm sure that she has the money to do what she wants with whatever she wants and spend it on things like this. But I don't want other people believing that they have to spend this kind of money to have good skin and to take care of themselves. This is a ridiculous price. And as we look at the ingredients, I am struggling to find out why this fucking costs so much, other than, you know, greed and luxury marketing and branding concepts, because, you know, we could have a 10-hour conversation about that. This is basically water, tetrahexadecyl ascorbate, which is our vitamin C here, glycerin, pomegranate extract, squalane, very good ingredients, white tea, panthenol, niacinamide, these are our B vitamins, excellent. But why is that $300? Why the is that $300? If you want to spend a lot of money on a vitamin C serum, I would actually recommend one that has ferulic acid. It's the triple C serum. Where is it? I've been falling in love with it. It's right in front of me. Of course it is. This one from Dr. Perricone MD. This is the most I've spent on a cleanser in ages. This is the most I've spent on anything. My credit card company called me and they were like, squeeze me. I was like, yeah, sorry, that was legit. Yes, dial 1. But why is this product so much money? We do have some great ingredients. If you have the money for it, fine. We have jojoba, we have sunflower oil, we have some retinol palmitate, which is a less potent version of, you know, a retinoid that gets turned into retinoic acid, which we love, but you can also get from a prescription from a doctor or an online pharmacy like, you know, Apostrophe or Dramatica or Curology for $30, not $325. Ubiquinone is CoQ10. If you want some CoQ10, Inky List, $10. Zoe's face looks great, but I don't believe it is because of this. And I am so sorry. I cannot recommend someone spend their money on that. And if you do want to spend your money on ridiculous things, I have other suggestions. How to have no self-control. A novel by me.
My parents are both, you know, they're both in the entertainment industry and want to look and feel good. I think they really always wanted me to like take care of myself, take care of my skin and make sure I am aware of like the ingredients that are in the products I'm using and stuff like that. And my mom and I are constantly like sending each other things that we like. So now I'm gonna use this Caudalie mist. It's good to keep your skin hydrated in between serums and stuff, and it has like a really nice minty, fresh feeling.
Caudalie, again, so many people love Caudalie. I get that they're like, you know, they're basically the wine of skincare. Everybody loves them. I get that it can be fun for some people, but for me and my lifestyle, it's just not worth the hype. The ingredients in here aren't horrible. I feel like they're a little bit overpriced for what they are. There are less expensive options. I've seen a lot of people use this stuff. And again, I've spoken to the people that they actually fly out to their little farms in France and like wine and dine them. And because that happens to like beauty editors, they get put in a lot of fucking magazines and their $50 beauty elixir gets shoved on the internet and people, you know, take out credit card debt or use the pay later option on Sephora.com because they feel that they need this shit. When in reality, you could get much better toners, much better essences, and much better sprays for a fraction of the cost. And I get that not everybody has acne like me, or not everybody wants to be frugal with their skincare. But for me, like, I would not recommend this. If you want to spend your money on some good toners and essences, mwah. These are great, and all of them cost less than this Caudalie one. The ingredients in this are basically water, alcohol, which if you have dry skin you're not gonna wanna use, is just gonna evaporate off the face, and it is going to allow other ingredients to penetrate deeper. But then we have bitter orange flower water and perfume. Why? Again, if you're sensitive, stay the f away from this. Like, yeah. But if you're not sensitive and you want something that just feels good and smells good, fine. Again, grapefruit extract, it's not horrible, but I just do not see the point. Literally, go to Trader Joe's and buy their little flower rose water mister. I mean, this is smell good water in spray form. And as long as you know that, be an empowered consumer. Spend your money wisely. I think I ate food and it's always stuck in my teeth. I think it's, yeah, we did it again, Cassandra. We had food stuck in our teeth.
Okay, it's summertime, it's hot outside. We're gonna use some SPF because it's important to take care of our skin. So this company iSun is fantastic and I love this sun butter. You can use it on your body and your face. I'm really into smells. I'm like a really sensitive person to smells, and when something smells yummy, it makes me like it a lot. So this smells kind of like peanut buttery happiness. I don't know, but it's really, really delicious.
I'm like moving forward to try to sniff the screen. She looks like someone that smells good. Do you get that vibe? Is that creepy? My brain just said, you should smell her crevices. Cassandra, you should not. Stop it, brain. She looks like she would smell nice. That's the end of this conversation.
Little goes a long way, and especially with SPF, it's like, it can be hard to blend in.
iSun, $40 antioxidant sun butter. This does not look bad. It's an SPF 27 for all skin types. Organic and natural marketing, which we don't love, but if it's a good product, it's a good product. Let's see what the ingredients are. It looks like the very first ingredient is coconut oil, and coconut oil is not a horrible thing. If you have acne, it might break you out more. So if you are acne prone and super oily, you might want to avoid this. But for someone who has dry skin, this could be amazing. Zinc oxide is our SPF ingredient here. We have mango seed butter, olive fruit oil. Hello, Jennifer Lopez. I hear you calling. No, I'm kidding. More coconut oil, caprylic triglyceride, MCT coconut oil, aloe vera. Oh, it has beeswax, so it's not for me. But looking at the ingredients, looking at how it kind of went onto her skin, this does look like a balm. If you are somebody who likes petrolatum jelly or Vaseline, I like to use the Solimo brand. If you like thick textures like that, this is going to be your new best friend. And honestly, most sunscreens that I've seen, they're a lotion, they're a serum, they're a moisturizer. You don't see a lot of really thick sunscreens. So for someone who is struggling with dry skin, this could be your best friend. Again, there are a lot of plant ingredients in here. So if you are sensitive to different fragrances, such as lemon, such as rose, such as lavender or comfrey, this is not gonna be for you because there's a lot of things in here that could cause irritation for some people, but if you don't have irritation, then it's not a problem. Goji berry fruit extract, like there's a lot of antioxidants, and that is amazing because antioxidants can kind of boost up sunscreen. I like, and I don't think I've seen something that looks this thick before. If you're looking to layer your sunscreen with antioxidants, some of my favorite antioxidant products are vitamin C's. There's a ton of great vitamin C's out there. The Inky List has a vitamin C EGF serum, which is amazing. Paula's Choice has an antioxidant tubey serum-y thingy, which is also freaking phenomenal. And The Ordinary's Pycnogenol is something that I've been loving. I've used it for years and I like rediscovered it a couple months ago. It is amazing. That is what I would recommend to layer under sunscreens if you so chose to. I just love to see that she is skin-intelligent. She is protecting her skin. She is amazing. She is stunning. And I don't think it's all due to skincare. Like there are definitely some genetics in play here, but the sunscreen helps.
I've not always worn SPF. It's something actually I'm like just becoming strict about. I have freckles, which I love, but I'm getting more and more. And I just want to make sure I'm like not damaging my skin. And you know, I live in New York and I walk outside all day, and like all of a sudden you realize you've been like basically baking in the sun for like 12 hours. But it's important that we protect our skin.
So I take it back. Maybe it's not due to clinical regular sunscreen use. I as well was like slathered up as a child by my mother, so I hated it. So then I rebelled against it. And if I could go back and change anything about my beauty routine, I would have stuck to my sunscreen more religiously. Could you imagine running into her in New York, just being like, boom? Again, I think I would smell her before I saw her. She sounds like she smells really good.
I really think wellness starts with like diet, exercise, hydration. I try and drink a lot of water. It's easy to forget to do that too. And I think it's all about balance, right? I think it's about like joy and happiness and laughter. Like I really think that affects the way you look and feel.
She is so right, and there's actually science to back it up. A lot of serotonin, that happy neurotransmitter, is actually created in our gut. Our gut bacteria is monumental to our health and wellness. What we put in is going to influence what we get out. Having a healthy diet with lots of antioxidants, especially vitamin C. Our body doesn't store vitamin C, so we need to consume it regularly. That's essential, for our body to be able to build collagen. Feeling happy is also extremely important. I don't think we should see happiness as a destination, right? We're like, oh, I can't wait to be happy, or I'm in a happy place. I believe that happiness is on a spectrum. You can be really, really upset and you can be euphoric. And happy is not just like one place on there, it's all in between. But think about all of the things we do, right? The beauty, the makeup, the watching the YouTube videos, the laughing with friends, the sharing this with a friend who you think might get a kick out of it, right? All of the things we do because they're going to make us feel good. That is like the basic human element when we look at the psychology of human behavior. But humans actually go to ridiculous lengths to avoid perceived pain or avoid perceived discomfort. And I think that's why the industry is so obsessed with anti-aging and perfecting your skin and looking like an Instagram model with a BBL. And you know what? It is so hard to fight against, right? Like, to not put filters in our videos, to not, overly Photoshop our skin and sell these lies. It's difficult, but I think it's important. And when we tap into what really does make us happy and why we go through these routines and rituals, we're actually able to get down to the essence of what it means to us. Is it relaxing to touch your face? Is it exciting to learn about a new product? Is it fun to laugh along with someone about the fact that someone is charging $325 for a motherfucking serum? Yes, and that is okay. And are there other things in life that make us feel happy as well? Absolutely. But focusing on that and recognizing that skincare or what else have you, shopping or spending time with family or hiking or pets, that those things are channels to that feeling of happiness and help us enjoy that. I think that that is the important realization, right? It's not just the item, it is how that item helps us, on that spectrum of how we feel today. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I love to steam too. I love to sweat things out. I think it's good to keep the body moving like that. So speaking of internal wellness, me and my mother, every year we try and do the Dr. Schultz 30-day cleanse together. It's a 30-day cleanse that focuses on all your different organs. So your bowel, your liver, your kidney, gallbladder, and then bowel again. And it's just a nice thing to kind of reset your body every year. And if you don't do that cleanse, it's fine. I just think taking a week of eating raw natural foods is a great way to just kind of let your body relax, because it's constantly working to process everything that we're putting in it. So it's nice to basically give your guts a vacation.
Oh, the diet culture. Oh, I have just been slapped by diet culture. Wow, this could be a video, especially because before I knew better, before I became a nutritionist and studied college-level nutrition and sports medicine courses, I believed the same. I've done the juice cleanses. Listen, your liver doesn't need to be detoxed. Your body doesn't need to be detoxed. Your kidneys and your liver, your body takes care of that. I get why some of these detoxes are interesting for people. If you feel like you need a break, a change of environment or a change of pace, a change in eating habits can be healthy, but that is very different from a complete cleansy, detoxy type your brains out because of some Instagram model pushing her fit tea type of thing, or his or theirs. I mean, every gender identity is guilty of it on Instagram. This is actually harmful, and this can actually backtrack your health. A lot of people don't realize that doing these juice cleanses or these detoxes actually can subject you to having higher insulin spikes, because a lot of these juice cleanses or detoxes have actually taken the fiber out of foods. She does mention raw foods. I focused on raw foods for a while when a couple years ago. I thought it was healthier for me. What was healthy for me was adding fruits and vegetables to my diet. Since then, I have learned a lot, and I have worked with actual doctors, registered dietitians, and other experts to make sure that I'm doing things for myself and, to help others in a more appropriate way. I mean, the standard American diet, the otherwise known as the SAD diet, is definitely not what we should focus on. And if you're eating donuts and, fast food every single day, you're probably not going to feel your best. And focusing on foods that aren't group 1 carcinogens like literal meat is important. But again, that should be a choice that each person makes based on their healthcare needs, because somebody who has epilepsy and needs to be on a keto diet is going to be very, very different from someone who has, clinical Crohn's disease and actually has issues, with IBS or with, bowel absorption. Those are very different, and diet isn't one size fits all, and going on a detox diet is more diet culture-y and more control of body and purify thyself than it actually is medically helpful, and it is definitely not necessary. So, We could yell about that on the internet for quite a long time, but let's save that for another video.
So eye cream. We love eye cream because we love our eyes, and the skin under our eyes is all thin and delicate.
How angry are we today? Eye creams, you know that I hate them because eye creams say, we're gonna fix your problems. And it's these companies making promises that don't last. Are you working on my dark circles? Are you working on my wrinkles? Or are you working on my puffiness? Because those are all different things. Eye creams, most of them are overpriced motherfucking moisturizers. If you have an ingredient that's good in an eye cream, it means it's gonna be great on your face. If you have a moisturizer with really, really great ingredients as a moisturizer, it's gonna work as a fucking eye cream. There are some people who want to spend money on an eye cream, go for it. There are some people who say that it feels different under makeup, go for it. Yes, the under eye skin is slightly thinner, but don't listen to these bullshit marketers. They'll tell you, oh, your eyes don't have pores. They don't have oil glands. They're not gonna produce things the same. Absolutely fucking not true. 90% of eyelid cancers happen inside of those glands, inside of those pores. Like, come the on. So, this eye cream, let's just see what we got going on. Oh, I'm sorry, it's an eye concentrate, whatever the that means. This eye cream is more expensive than the bullshit serum, and it's at a tinier bottle. $415 dollars. If you don't have little tiny doctors and plastic surgeons that come out of every drop and literally give me blepharoplasty, why the is this $415? I'm spitting on my laptop right now. I thought only La Mer was this bad, but you guys, it's spreading. When we look at the ingredients of this eye cream, which is supposed to somehow be fundamentally different than what we're putting on our face, what do we have? Squalane. What is squalane, you ask? That ingredient that we find in so many other products that are under $30? Yes, it's also what our skin creates fucking naturally. We do have a cholesterol ester, which okay, a little bit elevated. It's going to lock in some moisture into the skin. Got it. Tocopherol acetate, our vitamin E. We have calcium. We have retinol palmitate, so at least there's an actual retinoid in here. But you know what will work better? A retinoid eye cream. And you know what's gonna work even better? Pull yourself a Dr. Shireen Idris and put your retinoid cream underneath your eyes with some Vaseline. That is gonna give you the most potent bang for your buck. And you know what a retinoid is with insurance? $10. You know what a retinoid without insurance is from an online pharmacy? $30, $50, not $415. You could get a year's worth of prescription strength retinoids and the full fucking bottle for the price of this little urine sample size cup of gooey, overpriced moisturizer. We have ceramides. You know what else has ceramides? All of these creams that are not CeraVe. We also have jojoba seed oil, which we love. We have cocoa seed butter, sunflower seed oil, aloe vera, which we love, but that are so fucking basic. I don't understand, like, people are paying for the brand at this point. And if you want to pay for the brand because you have Zoe Kravitz's money and you've just, you can wipe your crevices with $100 bills, be my guest. But for the regular consumer or the 16-year-old acne sufferer like me, or the young woman who is struggling to raise a family and work and feel good about her body and feels like she needs to spend $400 and go into debt for a fucking eye cream, your beauty does not dictate your value. And if you want fun, exciting skincare products that don't cost an arm and a leg, we literally talk about them all the time here. Are you subscribed? Have you looked at our skincare shelves where we literally put routines together for people based on their skin concerns? And yes, we actually have one on eye creams that aren't overpriced trash. They're still moisturizers in tiny tubes, but at least they work. It's 11 p.m. I should not be this worked up at this hour of the night.
So growing up, I had acne. I had a lot of acne on my forehead and on my cheeks. I still break out, like, it happens. Even if you don't have a lot of makeup on, like living in a city like New York, it's just, there's pollution and shit in the air. So like, no matter what time it is and like what my night's been, I will wash my face, like, religiously.
I did not know she was a sister. And for our brothers and our boys, we got blisters. We need something for our non-binary friends. Any ideas? Comment section? Thank you. I love whoever she is. Her personality is infectious. She looks like she smells really good, but I just would not spend my money on a lot of these products. She's also not using anything that would be beneficial for acne per se. There are some retinoids, but nothing that really helps with acne. The coconut oil and the sunscreen might not be helpful. For some people it might be, because coconut oil does have some fatty acid profiles that could be helpful, but I would love to know what she uses when she does have a breakout, or how she deals with that, or how she just accepts it when it happens. I don't watch movies, but like if she has a YouTube channel, I'll subscribe to that. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I'm gonna watch a movie because sorry. But if she has a YouTube channel or some music, I'll put those tunes in my earbuds. But if there's something that we take from this routine, I hope that it is skincare is self-care, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to look and feel good about yourself. And if you want to, you totally fucking can. I put my mascara on, I do my hairballs things. Hairballs? I mean, my cat has hairballs. My carpet has hairballs. Do you ever just go like this to your carpet and you pick up hairballs? No, just me? Okay. Anyways, we all do things that make us look and feel good, but you shouldn't base your worth or your value off of that. We should eat things that make us look and feel good and happy and healthy, but we shouldn't base our worth off of that, and we shouldn't punish our bodies for eating. Our bodies carry us throughout every single day, and we should appreciate and celebrate them for that. But a video on diet culture could be taken somewhere in the future, because it's 11 p.m. and I shouldn't be this worked up about an eye cream at this point in the evening. I have to hold in my emotions half the time throughout the day, so being able to let it out is good for my mental health, or so my therapist says. So do remember to stay hydrated, don't bottle it up, reapply your SPF because it is your BFF, and do share this with someone who maybe needs to hear this today. Always remember to be beautiful both inside and out, and I cannot wait to see you in this next reaction video. This one with a model. Oh yeah, we reacted to her routine. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.